Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase viewers were left divided on Tuesday's installment of the ITV quiz show after Bradley Walsh made a comment that was branded fat-shaming by some fans. During Tuesday's episode of The Chase, host Bradley Walsh came under fire for a comment made to contestant Sarah that did not sit well with some viewers. When the 60-year-old miniature artist was quizzed by Bradley about her occupation, he attempted humor with a remark on her stature, saying, "Oh well, you look big enough to me." Although Sarah laughed it off, responding, "I'm quite short," some audience members took to social media to accuse Walsh of fat-shaming and express their outrage. Cole Cooper family certain that something happened to teen as they demand answers. The backlash swiftly took form online, with one viewer tweeting, #TheChase Brad should stop the fat shaming, it's 2025, it's so old-fashioned and out of date. Another shared their disapproval stating, "What's with the fat shaming, Brad? #TheChase. There were tweets indicating that the joke led to changing the channel in disgust, with comments like, "Indeed, I switched off in total disgust." #TheCase, and others implying the host had been unduly harsh, reports Bristol Live. Criticism didn't end there as one fan remarked, "Fat-shaming? How original, Brad, that was less funny than the menace #TheChase." Some pointed out that making such jokes was inappropriate given the current cultural climate, suggesting it could lead to being cancelled. Despite all this, Sarah appeared unaffected by Bradley's attempted humor and went on to share more details about her craft, telling him, "I specialize in little mini Gothic miniatures for dolls' houses." Sarah shared her unique hobby with viewers. "I make elaborate things like little witches' potion cabinets and little Gothic items for vampires and things like that." When quizzed about her plans for any potential winnings, Sarah revealed she had her eye on an expensive dollhouse from America, which could set her back almost £1,000. In her head-to-head round with chaser Sean Wallace, also known as the Dark Destroyer, Sarah managed to answer 5 questions correctly, securing £5,000 for her team. She successfully evaded capture by Sean and was the first to return to the table. The contestants were up against the chaser Sean Image, ITV. Although teammate Martin was caught, fellow contestants Hannah and Neil both made it through their rounds. The team entered the final chase with a prize pot of £12,000 and set a target of 16 steps for Sean to beat. Bradley commented that such a score has been enough to win in previous games. Sean himself acknowledged the team's strong effort, remarking, "They still done very well as a team, I thought." In the end, the trio triumphed over Sean, who fell short with 3 questions. Another routine episode of The Chase, tense music, quick-fire questions, and the charming banter of Bradley Walsh. But what unfolded on Wednesday night left a bitter taste in the mouths of viewers, sparking a wave of outrage and forcing many to reach for the remote. The moment came just 15 minutes into the episode. Contestant Karen, a bubbly primary school teacher from Leeds, had just completed her cash builder, securing a solid £6,000. Dressed in a floral blouse and radiating warmth, Karen had already won the hearts of the studio audience. But when Bradley turned to offer her some friendly encouragement before she faced the chaser, his attempted humor went wildly off script. "Well, you certainly won't be running to the table, love," he quipped with a wide grin. The studio laughter was noticeably subdued. Karen gave a tight smile, but her eyes betrayed her discomfort. The camera awkwardly cut to Dara Ennis, the chaser that day, who raised his eyebrows ever so slightly before clearing his throat and continuing as if nothing had happened. Social media, however, was less forgiving. Did Bradley just fat-shame a contestant on national TV? Absolutely appalling. #TheChase, tweeted one viewer. Another wrote, "Switched off. Used to love The Chase, but that comment was unnecessary and cruel. Karen deserves an apology." By the end of the episode, #FatShameGate was trending across X, formerly Twitter, and fans flooded ITV's inbox with complaints. Many demanded an on-air apology, while others questioned how such a comment had passed through editing and reached the screens. Backstage sources later revealed that Karen was visibly shaken during the next segment of the game, and production staff had offered her a break before she continued. Despite the awkwardness, she carried on with grace, even beating the chaser and securing her spot in the final chase. By Thursday morning, The chase found itself at the center of a full-blown controversy. Online petitions calling for sensitivity training for presenters began circulating, and TV watchdog Ofcom confirmed it had received dozens of complaints regarding the episode. Meanwhile, Bradley Walsh, beloved for his quick wit and decades-long career, issued a brief statement through ITV. "I've always strived to bring laughter to the show, but I realize now that my words caused hurt. I apologize sincerely to Karen and the viewers who felt let down." Karen herself later posted a dignified message on Instagram. "Words matter, but so does how we move forward. I appreciate the support and hope this sparks kinder conversations, on and off screen." While ITV has not confirmed whether any disciplinary actions will be taken, insiders suggest that producers are reviewing the show's scripting and editing process to ensure more sensitivity in the future. As for Karen, she left the show not just with her share of the prize pot, but with thousands rallying behind her courage. A misstep had briefly dimmed the chase's glow, but the call for compassion now burns brighter than ever.